All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Sheyi Omotude, and I'm going to be your host. In the next 20 to 30 minutes, I'll be able to try as much as possible to pass my message across to everybody that are in here. If you need me to answer any question, you can just note your question down as we progress, so I will have time to answer all your questions. You can also type on the chat as we proceed, so I will try as much as possible to take those. And I want you to pay attention and not to get distracted in the next 20 to 30 minutes. You are going to round up everything this evening. To save your data, you can decide to off your video, yeah, to save more of your data. So let's get to it. I'm just going to go quickly to my goal this evening. My goal is, even if you are not a digital marketer, because this is going to involve using a digital skills, right? So even if you are not a digital marketer, my goal this evening is to make sure that you're able to leverage on digital skills to earn independently online, and also to make a six-figure on a monthly basis. As you progress, you get to know. So there is a quick background about me. My name is Shiyo Motode. If in case you don't know me, you can also Google me. I'm not going to talk much about that. I started my career as a web development developer, and as time goes on, I begin to see what is going on in the marketing communication industry. Then I actually switched my career to marketing space and web design skills to help in everything that you have to do in marketing. I'm a certified digital skill trainer, both Facebook and Google, and a lead trainer. Here is a couple of Facebook certification that I have, about seven of them, and there are still more Facebook certification which I still need to do. All right. I also own a business, not just a trainer. I own a business, software.com.ng, where I sell web hosting company, where I sell web hosting and server related tools. So if you're a web designer and you finish building a website, you are thinking of where to host your website. So that's what I do, right? Apart from that, I've also built some several websites and businesses online, basically e-commerce. And again, like a trainer, I still travel all around the West Africa, to be precise, to train people on how they can leverage on digital and what I call web biscuits. There's a lot of biscuits, not NASCO biscuits, not Oki biscuits, not Costa biscuits, but there's a lot of biscuits that is money on the internet for every one of us to leverage on. Because of my certification and all that, I still work as a media planner, buyer, and lead generation specialist for advertising agency here in Nigeria. From everything that I've told you earlier, you just look at it and said, okay, why am I also still doing some other thing that I should? I already have a lot of things in my bag that I'm dealing with. Yes, but when you begin to think, just like me, I started thinking about future focus. That's what I call it myself. And future focus is I started thinking about all this thing that I'm doing that is fetching me so much money right now. If I had the next 15 years or 20 years to my age, will I still be able to sustain it? Would the employer not even close their eyes and sack if there's any miss? We see how all those things happen during COVID-19. Yeah, because there's not much finance, so people are they're just letting people back, cutting the salary by 50%. Some are even less than that. So I was actively looking for what I can invest my time. Listen very well, my time, my skills, my resources, my finance. Yeah, I have to include that. My finance now that will take care of the future. And I call that future 315. What I can do for 3 years and take care of the next 15 years and above. And not just doing that, but also become an expert at it. So in my process of doing that, three things comes to mind. Like I will need a vehicle, which is a product or services. I will need an engine, which is a marketing system, and I'm also going to need a fuel, which is traffic. Traffic as a digital marketing specialist, I know what traffic is in order to have more visibility. When I talk about product or services, I'm not talking about you're going to create either a product or services. No, you're not going to do that. Then looking at all these, I also have a selection criteria on the kind of product that I'm looking at that I'll be able to leverage on as well. And in doing that, I look at some booming industry that have a reputation and world class product. If I'm too fast, let me know. You can also type on the chatbots. So during my research, I got to find out that these are the industry that people are making much more money now, and not just now, that this industry are still going to be exist even in the next 15, 20 years. Because when you want to do stuff like this, you have to think about, with this kind of business uh, going to extinct in the next 10, 20, and 5 years. In the last 10 years, nobody talk about digital marketing, but right now, digital marketing is a big and high end any career around the world, not just for Nigeria. So I was thinking, so I come across during my search, I got to know micro mobility. So a simple way that I can explain this is Uber, Bolt, and other alien rider, either bike or cars, right? E-learning, talk about Udemy, Coursera, and the rest. Personalized nutrition, a lot of people now started uh, taking notes and importance of their health to them because of COVID-19. Before that, a lot of people don't even know what they call immune system. But COVID-19 has actually made a lot of us to know that there's something called immune system, right? COVID-19 makes that happen. Okay. So apart from that, as well, I'm also looking at some other things, right? Wearable tech. So that's why you see a lot of people are using Apple Watch, Samsung Watch, even Google Watch, and the rest. Solar power. There's no doubt that power is a major problem in Nigeria. So these are the industry. The internet publishing. You talk about Linda AKG. Talk about Google. We talk about not even Google. We talk about Pulse NG. We talk about legit. Yes, legit. And the rest. These people are actually conscious, and these are the things that people are still going to. These are the industries that are still going to be relevant because these are digital platform in the next 10 to 20 years. E-commerce, Jumia, Konga comes to mind. Software, Microsoft comes to mind. Money related matter, Bitcoin come to mind. Edge related matter, you see a lot of edge startup coming up. Love and relationships also showed up here. Love and relationships at this point, you begin to talk about Tinder and some other love app that people are signing up and they are making bucks. But before we can move on with this, we need to think of a system because the man with the talent will always work with the man with the system. So how do you build a system around whatever that you want to do? That's why this man here, this guy, the gate comes to mind. And he said that he doesn't want to just sell a box. I don't just want to be working with a product or a services that will make me only money now, but I want something that Bible said, daily bread. Daily bread simply means every day. Give us what we eat to the rest of our lives. Something that you can continue even when you're supposed to retire, you're still going to enjoy it. So we just need an intelligent to power it. An intelligent to power the system. Those are the intelligent I'm going to give you. Not just I'm going to be sharing with you, not just about the product or services, but that intelligence is very, very important aspect, right? Beyond the system. Amazon also have their own system called Amazon Flyway. Uh, Now, at this time, this is where I'm going to be sharing what I have for you. Dera, Grachi, Evis, Priska. I would like to know if you are ready. I would like you to type yes just to know that I'm not talking to myself. I'm looking at the chat box right now. I would like you to type yes if you are ready to actually listen to this evening. And at the end of the day, this evening, you get to know that this. I see you, Priska. Thank you. You'll be able to know that your time actually worth it. I'm not here to take your time as well. I'm just going to go straight to the point. But basically, I need to lay the background so that you understand. I see that Elvis, I see that yes, and I'm going to move on quickly right away because I know a lot of you might even want to go to work. Okay, tomorrow is Saturday, so there's no need time to work. Go to work again. It's time to rest. So I'm still not going to waste your time. Take your time. I mean, it's not actually a waste. It's taking your time. So what I'm about to share with you, you are going to need more traffic. Like I told you, I said we are going to be looking at it. Products, marketing system, and traffic. Traffic is so and blood of any business. So that is why when somebody wants to open a shop, they will say, "Is it a main road? Main road. What is he looking for? Traffic. Is it a place that a lot of people walk by? That is traffic." So this is not a physical shop. This is going to be full-time online. This is going to be full-time digital. This is going to be full-time automation. But A, you don't have anything to be afraid of because, like I told you, I'm a digital skill trainer. So even if you don't know anything about digital marketing, you are going to be able to learn that absolutely free, right? Okay. So what is traffic? There's so many traffic sources. Like I told you, these are different traffic sources that we are going to be leveraging on SEO, Google, Facebook, and Google My Business, and the rest. These are the traffic sources we are going to be leveraging on. These are some other ones in order to actually make money with the company that we're going to be working with. Then we have a physical product, products that you don't need to produce, products that you don't need to get ready for yourself, except if you have to, right? This is just like the Guild and the Amazon, right, has their own system. This is a system we are going to be working with. So with this system, this is a company that I've stayed for over 60 years. With this system, you are going to be able to have a product. Okay, these products are ready in the warehouse, so you don't need to be thinking of, are we going to be importing this? No, you're not going to be thinking of anything import. Then you are going to have a full functioning e-commerce website that is even much more than Jumia. How do I mean that it's more than Jumia? Because Jumia cannot deliver everywhere around the world. This can deliver everywhere around the world, right? And you're going to get to know that. You're also going to have two mobile apps. All these are absolutely free. Two mobile apps, one to monitor your business analytics and the other one to monitor your customer follow-up, email marketing system, advanced email call, drip campaign, autoresponder, and other things that you can also monitor. Then support service, you're going to get support service both from the company and me. So basically what you need to do is drive traffic to your website where all the products are already there. A customized website in your own name. You're going to see my own website as time goes on. You don't need to learn how to design a website to have this. It's absolutely free and you are getting it immediately. So when you direct traffic through Google My Business, Facebook, and whatever traffic source to your landing page, when you do that, people buy products, the company will take care of it from that. You see that somebody has ordered from your app and the company will deliver to the person, right? In a situation whereby we have some places where the company doesn't deliver to the house, the company is going to deliver to the pickup point and they will pick it from that pickup point. This is easy. This is a system already being done for you. All you just have to do is to follow the system model. Then marketing system. What are the marketing systems that we are going to be using? This is an example of website. This is me right here. So you're going to have that. This is the name that I'm using. I call it Neolife Startup. This is my phone number. This is my email. This is my Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. Remember, we said traffic source. These are all traffic source. Then at the bottom, you're also going to have a number. I told you that this is a business around the world. You can see different country. So meaning somebody from Botswana can get to your website and they'll be able to buy the product in Botswana currency. Somebody from Kenya can get to your website and they'll be able to buy products in Kenyan shilling, Ghana cedis, and the rest like that. And whatever you sell from the back office, the company is going to put it on your back office from your front shop. Your front shop is the website that the company developed for you, right? Then your back office is where you see what is going on in your front shop. So the company will keep the money there, and at the end of the month, they are going to pay all the money to you. See, this is the two mobile app that I talked about: the one for business analytics and the one for monitoring customer services. Then you have a digital business tools that will be using to track everything that is going on in your business, that will be able to tell you people that get to your website, what are they doing your website, giving you their name, their phone number, their email, so that you know that that is the right time for you to follow up on them. Not only that, you're going to have a landing page that when people ask for more information, they will get to this page, you get their information, so you can actually follow up on them either on WhatsApp or through email, or you can even decide to call them. This is the way that the advanced email marketing system that will be monitoring people that get to your website. See, I call it monitoring spirit. This is how the backend is look like. You're going to undergo all this training for absolutely free, right? You're also going to have a delivery system. I've already said that FedEx take care of this worldwide. FedEx take care of it, and some other local delivery company that also partner with the company to make the delivery process seamless. But sometimes you have some customer that cannot wait for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days before they get your product. So you might need to also get a rider in your own location. Like for example, in Lagos, I use GoKada as a rider. GoKada is just like a Uber, but now it's for motorcycle where you can just place order and they'll come and pick the product and and they deliver to your customer. So then that's on that one. This is also a GoKada as well. It's also a GoKada at the pickup. This is another private company. So in every state, there's usually you always have one company that deliver food, way bill, whatever you call it. And that is only if you have a customer that need the product urgent, because most time it take 2 to 3 days uh, before the products of the company get to the final destination. There's some other people that don't want to use their card online, so they'll be able to send you the money and you order the products on their behalf. This is a simple quick example of people that have sent money. You can see this 191,000. Before that, the one that I have on that screen is somebody sent 120,000 naira just to buy this product because the product is in high demand. How do I go to know? I have the data in the back office. Remember, I told you you're going to have a business intelligence. So it's not just about if you have seen something that you've never had before, but I'm very sure you are hearing this in different ways this evening. This is totally different. Even if you have heard about this, you've never had a platform that people actually do this like this. We are running this business with intelligence. SEO, Google My Business, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And you don't need to know anything about it. You are going to learn this. So beyond learning how to use all this for the business directly, you are still going to be able to use all that knowledge for your own personal business. If you have any, you are still going to be able to apply all that. Everything that I said, this is the value of this. But guess what? You are not going to pay dime for any one of these. All these are going to be giving you absolutely free. So what do you get? These are things that you're going to get. A nutritional website, you can see that I showed you my website. A payment system already integrated, so you don't need to be thinking how to pay, except you have people that they say, oh, I don't use card online. I can transfer to you. I can use POS. Some people will say I can pay on delivery. All that. An email marketing system. Subscription for email marketing system is an average of $15 per month, which is like 6,000 naira Nigerian naira. But you're going to get that absolutely free. Done for you creating up. Instead of looking for people that will do video editing for you, people that will do graphic design for you, it's already been done. So they can use it to post across the platform and drive traffic to your website. Domain name and hosting is already done for you. You are going to have domain name and hosting. You don't need to be thinking, like I said, a full website is already going to be built for you. Support system, you're going to have a support system from the company, support system from me personally. So you'll be able to ask questions and you're going to be able to follow the road because I document all my journey using this system. Now, the choice is yours. Really, in my place, they will say you can only force a horse to go to the river, but you cannot force the horse to drink from the river, to drink water from the river. You cannot force the horse to do that. So the choice is actually yours. Either you want to stay and do nothing, or you want to take a leap of faith and get started for a better life and get started for a better life. So what is going to be required of you? But before I show you what is going to require of you to get started, like I said, you're not going to pay all those dollars that I showed you actually, but we just need to know the value of what we are giving out, because when the purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable, right? This is my September check. I'm going to update this with my October very soon so that you see what we're talking about. This is my September check, and that is where I make 240,000 naira. August 197. October 227. Then another extra bonus of 20,000. That is 247. And this is possible for you. I'm not saying this is possible for you in your first month, but this is possible for you within your first 6 months if you follow instruction. Only if you follow instruction. Like I said earlier, if you take a horse to a river, you cannot force that horse to drink water. So I can only tell you what is working for me. I can only tell you what is possible, but cannot tell you to do. For example, now if I say you should post on Facebook, you should post on Google My Business. If you don't post then and I'm posting, I will have results. You might not have a result. And traffic is not one source, right? Traffic is Facebook, Instagram, Google, blog, Google My Business, YouTube. I just mentioned six. I mentioned six among many, right? And again, just like I said, this is a worldwide business. Can you see payment from Ghana, payment from Nigeria, payment from Uganda, and this can happen to anybody. Anybody. It can happen to anyone, right? Then again, you see, this for now, this is only what you need. You see that if you start within now, in fact, in the next 24 hours, you are going to be able to sign up and get everything that I've ever mentioned. The website, the two mobile app, the blog, and everything. You are going to be able to get all those things with just this 18,400 or 23,650. Both have the same privilege. The only difference is the free product that come with it. Again, this particular product that you have here worth 15,000 naira. Meaning by the time you subtract 15,000 naira from 18,000 naira, that is just like 4,400 for all the things I've mentioned. Full website, 2 mobile app, blog, support system, digital marketing training. So you can see that it's absolutely like you are getting something like free. If you don't get started, because I have to send this one, if you don't get started in the next 24 hours, the companies have already sent us uh, the increase in price. In the next 24 hours, this will get to 20,600. No, and I'll go to update this slide, but immediately the company changed that. It has not changed as at this time, but this is going to get to 20,600. Why this one is going to get to 25,750, something thereabout, right? But within the next 24 hours, you still have an opportunity. Like I said, is it that you want to take the leap of faith, or you still want to sit down and be watching people making money? Is it going to be easy? No, but easy is not an option. Because why? You have somebody that is going to tell you what to do. You have somebody that already done it, and you have somebody that have document all this journey. What you are going to learn here is not just only for this business. If you learn it very well, it's something that you can also use to also secure a job. Yes, secure a job. Because you want to do this, you don't need to quit your job. You don't need to quit your job. In fact, you need your job to sustain yourself, because it's just like when you start a business that you don't have a customer yet. How do you want to make money? You still need to sustain yourself. So during the time you are going to be learning the rope, the skills, the digital marketing, SEO, blog posting, video marketing, Google My Business, social media management, when you are going to be learning this, you will still need something to sustain you. That is why you should not ever thought of leaving your job. And if you are ever thinking, as I started talking, that, oh, am I going to be working on the street? If you want to be working on the street and be begging people to buy the product, I'm sorry, you are in a wrong webinar. Yes, I have to say that you are in a very wrong webinar. Why? I'm very busy, as you can see from what I told you, from my background information before now. I'm very busy. I don't work on streets. If you check my WhatsApp, you see the product I deliver my product. If you check my name, you see what it is. If you check my Instagram, instagram.com/Neolife Startup, facebook.com/Neolife Startup, youtube.com/Neolife Startup, you are going to see things that I do online. So you have this golden opportunity now. And again, this will continue some years back. As this time last year, this was 17.5. Now, in the next 24 hours, it's going to change too. But people that are already clocking, they don't need to be afraid of others. So that's why I'm actually talking about it. If it is the last 1 month or 2 months, I'll not bother to be talking about this, so that you will not say, but it's 18,400 that we saw. How does it now fly to 20,600? So I have to make that clear right now. So even if you want to get started and you have anything like maybe, oh, this is I have 50,000 naira, I'll be able to. I'm only saying this because this is going to be increased in next 24 hours. Oh, I'll be able to get the 3,400 in so time. The person that told you to join this webinar will know what to do, right? Because I'm only saying it because I don't want you to miss this opportunity. 20,600 is not something that someone can really get by right now. Okay, so I don't want you, that increase to catch up with you. So these are different ways we are going to be marketing online. I just screenshot a little bit of them. Look at this online marketing here, Google My Business. So we are going to create Google My Business for you. We are going to verify it. What does this one does? It simply means going to put your business on a Google map. So when people within your state, within your area are looking for the product, your Google and website will show up and they will pick a call, they will call you and you sell the product through that. We have been using this system and people have been selling product through this process and people are making money through it. This is how your website is going to show on Google. This is me and I live in Festac, Lagos, Nigeria. This is my Neolife phone number. You can see that. That is how you leverage your Google My Business. You also leverage on YouTube because a lot of people want to listen to what can the product do. That's why you'll be doing YouTube videos And you don't need to know how to do that. You are going to learn how to do that. In the next 1 month, you'll be doing things that you'll be asking yourself, I don't know that I can do this kind of a thing. You'll be asking yourself, and you'll be shocked. And you now see that most of those things that you see online that is very even simple to do, you just have to give yourself to instruction and to learning, right? So you'll be able to leverage on YouTube for marketing. You'll be able to leverage on Google Ads. You'll be able to leverage on Facebook ads as well. You'll be able to leverage on social media marketing. So this is what I have for you this evening. Remember, 18,400 or 23,650, and this is going to last only in the next 24 hours. It's also very important if you can get started before the 12 midnight, so that we'll see how we can still leverage within this month, because this month we still have like 10 to 12 days to go, so that we can still see if it is possible for you to actually earn income at the end of the month. So now, this is the rainy day that they say you should be saving for. Now is the best time, not tomorrow, because anything can happen tomorrow. So while I'm waiting for your question, I'm going to go to the website. I'm not just going to the website. I'm also going to show you some certain things, so that you see that the invoice that I showed you that time, that invoice is not Photoshop. Yes, it's not Photoshop. It's real. So I need to show you that, because a lot of people have actually uh, misuse stuff like that. Say it's Photoshop. So first of all, I will start with the kind of e-commerce website you are going to have. So this is the front end. I'm opening that right now. I'm also going to open a back end right now, so that you see you are going to have those front end and back end absolutely free. Anywhere you are, all you need is internet. So for example, now you can see Australia is what is here by default here. I can change it to Nigeria. Like I said, this is a business that I do worldwide. You are going to have exactly like this, and your phone number will be there. So your work is to drive traffic, and that traffic, that's why you are going to learn digital skills training for business free. Digital marketing free. My digital marketing course what 150,000 naira. People that I train, right? But you are going to get this for free, so that you can leverage on it to build your business, right? So this is my front end. You're also going to have something like this. So let's get to the back end. I'm about to log in. You're also going to have access for a username and password like this that you can use to log in. So how do you make money? Right? I know a lot of people want to know that. So when you go to your shop here right now, because you're going to have something exactly like this, I'm also only going to talk about how to make money, and I will give room for question and we round up. There's so many ways, like 5 ways, but I'm only going to talk about one right now. Okay, you get to know other ways to make money. So how do you make money? These are different products, right? That's available for you already in the warehouse, and you have access to all these products, right? So when you drive traffic, people want to buy. So when people buy the product, for example, now, let me use this product called Phyto Defense. I like using it as an example because it's the most expensive of our product, most expensive product that we have. So by using Phyto Defense, just know that there's no product that is more expensive than this. You can see we have some product that are even cheaper. You can see a product of 5,470, but I always like to use that Phyto Defense because it's the most expensive product. This product is saying 35,570, right? 35,570. But that is the retail price that the customers will be getting. So 35,570. Okay, that's the retail cost that the customer that you direct to your landing page. This is your website landing page you'll be getting. But if I go to this back office right now, this back office, which is accessible to only you, accessible to only you, right? This back office, if you get to this back office right now, and I go to this same A to Z, and we'll take a look at that same Phyto Defense, you find out that that Phyto Defense have a different price. And what's the price? The price that you're going to see here is what we call distributor price. You are a distributor, you are a promoter, right? You can see that 20,290. If you at 30,290, if you minus 30,290 from that 35,570, what you will get is 5,280. That is immediate income for you. So if you sell it physically, you sell the product physically and you collect cash, you have it. If they bought it, or if someone bought it online as a result of your posting on Google My Business or traffic, and the person paid online, the difference between the two is going to be the company is going to keep it in your back office and add everything together for you, and at the end of the month they pay you to your local account. You will need your name, your address, your age, your account number, your location, your email and phone number to register. Once you register, you'll be able to receive your money in the account. So now that you know one way to actually make that money, and like I told you, seven different ways you are going to be learning all that. So let me quickly show you uh, the earnings. So I will start from August. Yes. Reason why am I starting from August? Because every month is not the same. This is only business that is not salary. This is not salary. Really. It's not salary. Salary is fixed. This is not fixed. Right? This is only business that somebody can earn 10,000 naira today, and next month the person will earn 200. Next month somebody can earn 1,000 naira today, and the next month the person will earn 80,000. So in the month of August, you can see I'm opening from the back end 197. You see that? It's actually more than that. It's 207. But the government reduced the tax of 5%, which is 10,000 plus. So I'm paying tax too. You'll be paying too. It's called withholding tax, right? In the month of September, that was exactly what you saw on the on my slide, yes, that I presented to you. I hope you are putting your question together as we're running up. You can see 240,000. It's actually more than that. 247 tax showed up again. And lastly, as we're running up, last month, October, right? Okay, it's actually double. I also get another bonus of 20,000 naira. This is 227. I wear Nika to my office. Yes, I have my personal office. I wear Nika to my office. A lot of majority of people that are wearing suit and tie every day to go to work. Not everybody that earn this kind of money. Before you earn this kind of money, maybe you are in the highest ladder or level. I'm not doing that to say anything that either they are not working or they are not doing good. Everybody have their own calling, but we need to work smart, really. So this is it. So at this time, we'll be able to entertain any question, most especially from Dara and the other guys. So if you have any question, ask right now. Anything that is not clear to you, ask. If you don't have question, we'll call it a day. So I'm waiting for your question, guys. Dara, I hope that's your real name. So you can type. So I'm going to unmute everyone right now. Actually, okay, I'm going to make sure that you can unmute yourself. So unmute yourself, Dara. Unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself. Yeah, please go ahead.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Dara.
Thank you. I pronounced that well.
Please, I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
If you get started,
Yes.
like now, I really love your seminar I just gave this evening. It's kind of motivational,
Thank you.
and I'm so happy for that. Right now, if I should get started,
Yes.
what is the next thing? Because I'm not that this Google stuff. I don't know what to do next.
Yes.
I don't need the direction.
Okay. Good. Are you done with your question?
Yes, I'm done with my question, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, so like I said, you don't need to know all this. It's a collaboration, it's a teamwork. So that's why I said your first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you are going to be learning. So we are going to learn how to do that. But you are only going to learn how to do some certain things that you can do at that your level. Google My Business, I personally is going to set that up for you, right? Or somebody that also know how to set it up that are close to you will set that for you. How do you work around this website, how to drive traffic? You are going to have that training, right? Because we already been there, we know what it is. How do you post on the blog, either from your phone or from your laptop? You are going to learn all that. So you don't need to be afraid of how you're going to do some certain thing, because that is part of the training. And apart from that, every Tuesday and Thursday, because we are aware that it's not everybody that have these skills, we also still continuous learning on how to do all those things, because things are changing every day. So that's it. I hope I've been able to answer your question. You can still unmute yourself if there's anything. There are. So I think
Yes, you need to answer my question.
yes, thank you.
We are going to learn it every day.
Yes,
Please, you said Tuesday and Thursday. Is it what time? Is it the same
nine,
time?
nine, because all of us are working, and I'll advise everybody to be working. You don't need to quit your job. You need to
Okay.
find something doing. So this is not a business that, like I said, this is not a business that will move on the street. We do everything online. And because a lot of people are working, that's why we put the webinar at night. Our training is also at night. So by that 8:30 p.m., people have got home, people have find something to eat, and that's it. We do 30 minutes and we go. Yeah. So that's it. Any other question? So thank you, Dara, for that question. And if you still have any question after now, if you want to sign up immediately, reach out to the person that invites you to this call. We're going to talk. We're going to make sure that you're able to sign up before the price increase. That is, if you are set to do that right now, and if there's any other thing that you need to learn, you are still going to learn that. So in the absence of no other question, every other question, even if you want to ask after now, you can drop it on the WhatsApp group. We'll still be able to attend to that. Okay. I think actually, okay, yes, yes, this is actually working, right? I thought I've paused the recording. You'll be able to get answers to all those questions or concerns after now. So at this time, I would like to appreciate everybody for joining this call. At this time, I know it's not easy. It's some minutes past 9. I've tried as much as possible to not to spend more than what we're supposed to spend on this call. Thank you to everybody for showing up. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Good night.